up with it? What it do? It's your boy Russell Falcõn, man. Strapping in, man. Y'all checked the Facebook earlier. Wished y'all good morning, and there's a couple things I want to elaborate on. And I'll talk a lot about oppression, man. I was watching YouTube earlier. You know, I do a lot of YouTube watching and surfing and stuff like that. That Mustang tight right there. I was watching YouTube earlier, and I seen where BG, after serving 12 years in prison, BG, y'all know BG, Hot Boys, Cash Money, Birdman, Lil Wayne, you know, just served 12 years in the feds. Finally made it home. Then got re-arrested, man. So, of course, my first instinct is probably like anybody else's. The stigmatism, you know what I'm saying? Those judged not only to be judged, you feel what I'm saying? So, but I'm thinking, you know what I mean? You messed around and you made a bonehead move out here, man, and you know, without really knowing the full extent of what happened. So before I even elaborated on it, I got the full detail, or the way I saw it on YouTube. So apparently what happened, BG, since he been home, doing everything he's supposed to be doing. BG has a family, BG has responsibilities. People was holding BG down while BG was incarcerated. BG feel he gotta give back and show the gratitude and love to certain people who was holding him down while he was sitting down. You know what I'm saying? They locked the man up for rapping, man. They locked the man up for doing something to feed his family and take care of his responsibilities. The only thing he know how to do. See, sounds like to me, y'all would rather see BG just go get a regular job and just be like just any other regular person. When, of course, he's not a regular person. He's reached phenomenal heights in the music coming from where he's come from. New Orleans, Louisiana, to make it out of there, yeah, he had some bumps in the roads, he had some stumbles. But come on, man. Come on, man. You feel me? Like, he ain't even out here selling no dope. He ain't toting no pistols. He ain't doing none of that old stupid ass bonehead shit. He's trying to do what he know how to do. Y'all mad because he's making a large amount of money? You know, that's what it sounds like to me. Like, what is it? Oh, he did a song with Gucci Man. So the fuck what? So what? So what? So y'all mean to tell me y'all gonna lock this man up because these people he did some songs with, they going through some shit, or they done been through some shit? What the fuck that got to do with him? It's oppression, man. I'm gonna go to the next thing. It's real fucked up. YouTube surfing, I think it was last week. This teacher in Detroit, she's a school teacher. I think she just won like Teacher of the Year or Teacher of the Month or something like that. She's a black lady, around my age, probably like a little bit younger. She's a rapper. Yeah, Cold bars, cold. This is her side hustle. That's gonna eventually probably become her main hustle because she's so good at it. And they relieved her of her duties. The school corporation and her school relieved her of her duties because of the type of stuff she was saying in her music. After she made a positive music video involving her students that she teaches at school, we're not gonna mention that. And she also won some awards for that same project. But they relieved her of her duties, man. They fired her. Is it because what she doing could put her on a bigger stage? You know, why do people feel so threatened by somebody who's trying to put themselves in the spotlight and get their shine on, so to speak? Because your motivation or your buggy don't pull like mine. Let me tell you how my situation kind of relates to the school teachers situation in a sense. But I'm not really worried about getting relieved of my duties or nothing like that. Not because I'm just super good at what I do or nothing like that. I'm at a point in my life to where, you know, you got different people in this world, man. You got some people they happy with just getting up every day and going to work and making a living and providing, you know, getting a vacation just one time a year. You got people that don't miss work. I knew a guy in my job, man, ain't missed work in 22 years, man. And when you call off, he looking at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. You know, it's all type of people in this world, man. You got people that don't believe in no work at all. And they walk around broke without nothing. And don't see nothing wrong with that. You got people that live off of their women right here.
I don't know why I kept thinking that's the one.
Got people that live off their women. You got women that live off their men. And don't think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's all kind of people in this world, man. There's different type of people in this world. You feel what I'm saying? So if you an individual that got a way to make it out, that got a way and you trying to get out, and it's working for you, just know in the background there's somebody that's really hoping, maybe a few people that's really hoping that it don't work for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is how my story kind of relates to the school teacher story. I work for a university, popular university. I'm from South Bend, Indiana. Y'all do the research. What's the most popular university in South Bend, Indiana? Boom. I've generated a little buzz there at my job for my music. And believe me, I love it. I got the chefs, I got my co-workers, man, I got my peers. You know, everybody rooting for me, man. They hoping that I make it. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, but at the same time, I know what could possibly happen if it grows bigger than where I'm at. You know, I would love to keep making this rap music, getting this rap music money, and still be able to go and keep my 9 to 5 and work at the university and just on my days off, just go and do some shows and really rack up. I would love to do that. But I think in the type of position that I'm in, I'm not going to be allowed to even do that, because once my face actually get out there and the secret actually get exposed, it's exposed, but it's only to a certain right now. Once it get to the students and they actually know that they have a West Coast hip hop award winner rapper with ties to some people they probably listen to, it'll probably blow their mind, man. So I try to do all I can to keep what I do outside the job to a minimum. You feel what I'm saying? It's I had one of the new managers come to me the other day, and he asked me, he said, "What do you do outside the job?" So I kind of paused for a minute. I said, "Well, I really don't like to discuss that." And he understood. He was like, "Oh no," he probably was, thinking, I don't know. But I said, "Man, I make music, man. I do music." He was like, "Oh, really?" So I got to telling him a couple of my accolades, things I got going on, without really going into full detail. When I tell people that my manager, his brother was the first rap artist out of the Bay Area that was signed to Rap-A-Lot Records. Again, I don't like to go into detail, but a lot of things that I say, you can just research it and you can see for yourself. See, I like to leave like a little mystery in between my, you know what I mean? I like y'all to go research it for yourself and see it for yourself. I got songs with people in the Bay Area that are probably some of the hugest names in the world. Believe it or not. Locally, right here in South Bend, Indiana. So I try to keep that out of the spotlight with my 9-to-5 job, because I don't want that, what I do outside, to overshadow what I'm in here to really do, which is work, man. I didn't come here for no motherfucking music. I come here to get a check and work. You know what I mean? So I try not to let what I do outside interfere with what I got going on inside. September, August 31st, September 1st, is going to be a pivotal time in my life. I'm telling y'all this right now. This what don't come to no surprise to nobody. It's going to be a pivotal time in my life, man. It's probably the only time in my life to where I'm gonna actually be at a crossroads, and I can see it coming already, and I'm trying to do my best to prepare for it. August 31st, September 1st. West Coast Hip Hop Awards, August 31st. Adelanto, California. Adelanto Civic Center. Adelanto is located in Los Angeles. Well, it's going to be a decision I'm going to have to make on whether I'm I'm going to continue to work for the university, or if I'm going to start this journey and do it the right way.
I've never seen so many people in the bank before in my life. Jesus.
Because, see, you have to understand that when you involve yourself in something like this, you got to put your full time into it, man. You got to really invest your time, not just money, but you got to really invest your time. You got to go full time with this. So after September 1st, I hope I already
Government check is coming in or something?
Have it figured out or something. I don't know, it might be.
All the people look dusty in there.
Stigmatism. Again, that's what I'm saying. You turn it back this way. You dropping me off, right? Yeah. But, so I was talking to my friend last night. She made pretty good sense. And it kind of helped me, with making my decision. I don't have to make a rational decision right after September 1st, just like this. Now, if I wouldn't have talked to her about that, I would have put myself in a spot to where I would have had to make a rational type of decision. You turn it back to the right. I'm a type of individual, I like doing things the right way. You feel me? If I know I've been with this job for almost 20 years, for me to make a proper exit would be to put my 2 weeks in. But like I said, when I go out to Adelanto, it's everything. I'll just put it to you like this. If I was a broke, poor man, and I just got dropped into a bank and landed on top of all the money, and it's all mine, I don't got to share it with nobody. This is what this opportunity is like. It's everything a person in the music who want to go full time with their music is everything they can imagine is going to be at these events, man. It's workshops, it's NFTs, it's AIs, it's managers, it's recording contracts. I was telling her, I should leave there with a contract. Probably by the time I get to Indiana, there should be some money deposited into my account, just on the simple fact of an advance or something. I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying what should happen if I work it like I'm supposed to work it. This is a bad spot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. You might see better than me, huh? Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like where I'm sitting at, I can barely even see. But I ain't saying it's gonna happen like that, but it should happen like that. For me to say it's gonna happen like that is putting all my eggs in one basket.
Here now.
You always building something around the university, man.
But I know they're not gonna knock all that field down.
They probably will. They probably will, though. You never know. Yeah. So, like I said, it's any and everything, somebody doing what I'm trying to do. This is heaven to me. You see what I'm saying? I've never been to heaven. I don't know what heaven looked like, but if I could imagine heaven, this would be heaven. You see what I'm saying? So, but she said some real shit to me last night. She was like, because I don't know, maybe she could see it was kind of bothering me just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not really bothering me, because like I said, I know I got to make a decision on what's going to happen. So she was more or less like, okay, what I would do if I was you, I would go in there, I would pull the top managers aside, and I would ask them about the leave of absence. As opposed to saying, okay, you're gonna be gone for a month. What happens if I go out there, I hit that stage, and I tear that motherfucker down like I know I'm probably gonna do? And they see the reactions and shit from the crowds, and the motherfucker say, you know what? I got a tour coming up, man. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. I wanna get the homie, man. I want the homie to roll on tour with me, man. And I'm gonna put some money in his pocket because I like his energy. What if that happened? And my job is expected for me to be back at a certain time. We talking September. This is university, man. I'm in South Bend, Indiana. I ain't gonna say the name. This is a university. We got one of the top football programs in college football. That's the meet and grit time, man. But I ain't there because I'm out doing music. How can I expect for them to let me be gone for a month like that without no reasonable explanation? And what if they say, okay, you go on tour and you're gonna be gone for a month? The tour starts next week. Now I gotta come back to South Bend, and I can't even properly give my job a 2 weeks notice. You know what I'm saying? I can't even properly give them a 2 weeks notice because I gotta go on tour next week. I'll be here 20-something years, man, almost 20 years. And I'm about to throw it away. What if I'm only hot for a year? I gotta come back and work. What if I don't manage my money right? What happens if I got a list of bad fucking investments and I owe a bunch of motherfuckers and I can't pay? And I'm just in the hole my whole fucking career. See, all that, you gotta think about all that shit, man. So what she told me last night, just ask if you can take a leave of absence. You should be good for it. You're dependable. You put the time in. I'm sure they'll probably hold your job. You're a good worker. I think it's an excellent idea. I couldn't ask for nothing no better than that. So that's what I'm gonna do. But what happens if I become bigger than where I work and I get relieved of my duties? Because for some people of higher power feel that they can no longer oppress me. And that's kind of what it is now. I don't ever look at it like that, but you can see certain people sometimes talking crazy and talking sideways to other employees, and they going back and forth with the bickering. But when it comes to good old Falcõn, it's a different type of energy. That's because I play with a different type of fire, man. You know, everybody got fire. Everybody can bring the heat when it's time to bring the heat. My fire and my heat just burn a little different than everybody else's. You know. So with that being said, I'm glad y'all tapped in, man. I didn't mean to keep it too long. I couldn't even finish the rest of my Pop-Tarts. I didn't mean to keep it too long, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. It's raining over here where we at. Y'all stay humble, man. Y'all stay focused. And y'all stay locked in, man. I love y'all, man. This is Russell Falcõn, Bay Area Drill Music, Mob Music, Russell Way Entertainment, man. Seagram Records. And we out of here. Yay!